What's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show, man. Just now coming in. Guys, I saw John Moxley out there saying everything's war and all that. Christopher Burton to be on in just a moment. And guys, I guess that's Backlash coming off of All Out. And I guess that's what he meant about, telling Tony Schiavone it's not his company no more. But Christopher Burton to be on in just a moment. Hey, just coming in right now, rocking this thing out, guys. But appreciate each and every one of you coming in. And as you come in, definitely go ahead and hit that like, share, join if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on times like these. And over on Twitch, you do the same thing, guys. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and get this thing started. But yeah, Christopher Burton will be here in just a moment, guys. Let me get this light thing right here. But yeah, all right. So yeah, I just now got finished cooking. So been a long day so far, man. Doing some things. Had to do some things with my brother and do a couple other things. But guys, trying to get some things, straighten out with my job and everything with my agency. So it's some things going on, man. It's some things going on. All right, Ray Underwood. Hello, Harry and the Straight Up Wrestling family. What's going on, Ray? Jordan says, how's it going, Harry? Going pretty good, Jordan. Going pretty good. All right. Oh, snap. I know you ain't here. Guys, just 1 minute. I'm still here. Yeah, I need to go off camera for a minute. Ray said, let's get talking about wrestling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, I need to check a couple things here. But yeah, appreciate each and every one of you coming in. Straight up. Right now we have Christian Cage out here, Luchasaurus, or whatever, T-Rex, whatever they calling him today. And Nikki, this young kid, can't think of it, Nick Wayne and his mom. Kill switch. AJ Skills is in the house. What's up, AJ? AJ says, hey, Harry, AEW Dynamite is live tonight. Plus, Christian Cage is now entering the ring on AEW. Yes. Why can't he belong to himself? Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus. Charles Wilkes, what's up, man? What's up, Harry? Tell me, where have you been? Rest in peace to legendary Frankie Beverly. Yes, Frankie Beverly and Mays, guys, passed away today at 77 years old. Man, rest in peace to Frankie Beverly. Christopher Burton was telling me about that earlier today. That's the first time, I got news of it, then reading about it and everything like that. But yeah, we took a sabbatical last week, man, besides doing some indie shows, but we took a sabbatical last week, Charles. Chris should be on here in just a little bit. Should be getting ready right now. He should be coming on here soon, guys. Just got finished talking to him. But wow. Undisputed next AEW World Champion. Don't look as convincing this time, guys. Usually, a lot of times, his promos and everything. I don't know. Maybe it's the close-ups or whatever. But maybe I think when he stands off like in a distance, I think they come off a little bit better. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the camera angles or whatever that made him look more menacing as far as a leader, as far as somebody who can win those titles, even though he uses Luchasaurus and, he uses backhanded tricks to pretty much put himself in a position to become champion. Ray, right now, I can't give you my full thoughts on that, Ray, to tell you the truth. But I'm not shocked that they did that to Bryan Danielson. But right now, I'm just shaking my head. But I'm really not stunned. My whole thing is this. As far as Claudio goes, he should not be taking, he should not be taking into the stuff with Moxley and joining in with Moxley and doing all this stuff, even though, it is keeping him in the spotlight to a certain point. But Jon Moxley has to actually come out there himself. I'm not Jon Moxley. Claudio Castagnoli, he needs to just go off on his own, guys, because it's his time to shine, guys. It's his time to shine. He needs to get him a good manager or get him a good valet or something and just be on his own and become the world champion in AEW. It's his time, Ray. That's all I can really say about that right now. Wow, man. Takeshi, what's going on, Mr. Burton? Mr. Christopher Burton just came in the house, guys.
What's going on, boy? I messed around and broke my headset, boy. I need to buy another headset now, boy.
Oh, you broke your headset?
Yeah, man. I don't know how. It just broke on me, but it snapped on me.
Dang, boy.
Yeah, I see Christmas was on, man, talking a bunch of craziness. What in the world?
You need a mic now, boy. I can barely hear you.
What you talking about, man?
Make sure you turn your thing up.
It is, man. Can't you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
What the world going, man? This is bull.
Oh, your mic is working. It's just your headset says not.
Yeah, my headset ain't working. Yeah, my mic works fine.
Okay. All right, Charles Will says, ain't no stopping us now. God got another one in heaven. Frankie, you done all work, my boy. Yes, Frankie, man. Frankie Beverly was, he was something special. Man, hey, a big shout out to Frankie Beverly. And wow, man, you got the whole R&B community around the world, mourning his death right now. Frankie Beverly and Maze, and, people outside of that. But, for the most part, like I say, he was R&B soul singer, a superstar. He did his thing for so many years, man. Still selling out concerts up until the 70s, early 70s before he retired. About 4 years ago.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So he was still doing it in his early 70s, man, and still selling out shows. But, hey, man, wow. I just, man, I don't know. We lost him in successive days, right behind James Earl Jones.
It's crazy, man, because speaking of James Earl Jones, man, somebody posted on TikTok, the scene of him on Coming to America 2.
Yeah.
The scene where he was basically like, hey, son, let's have my funeral while I'm still alive. It's going to be great. And I don't know, you saw that scene. And then they fast forwarded, Gladys Knight was singing, and he say, okay, son, remember what I told you. I'm going to die now. And then he slowly died. And I was like, man, that scene hit different now, boy.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. All right, Paul Dunn is in the house. What's up, Paul Dunn? Glad you joined in to the Straight Up Wrestling Show, man. Paul Dunn says, dang, Chris, got here on AEW and started sneezing. That's the Tony Khan medicine, or was it pie you eat? Pie you eat. All right, Paul Dunn, we appreciate you coming in, man. Definitely appreciate you coming in, bro.
The Lito Rush, boy.
Charles Wilt says yes. Yes says yeah. AJ, I want you to hit me. AJ says, hey Harry, all right, Kenoshi Takesha, he should get a title shot against Will Ospreay for the AEW International Championship. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he should.
Left him in the dark. Yeah, well, that's not surprising, man. Not here on AEW. Now with AEW, you don't know what's gonna go on. What in the world's going on? What is happening here, man?
Well, I don't know, boy. Man, I don't know what's going on. You tell me.
Okay, Jungle Boy jumping Leo Rush. I don't know. Is Leo Rush a good guy? I mean, bad. I thought he was heel.
Well, I guess he a good guy in this case, man.
A tweener or whatever. I don't know, man. All right, Charles Wilson says LL Cool J's performance. Okay. I just seen his new video Murdergram with Eminem. Pretty darn good, man. Pretty good.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Heck yeah, pretty darn good, man. Just a couple tweaks in the song I wish they would have did, but it's all right. I wish there would have been a break, a chorus in there. You know, you kind of have one a little bit, but it sounds like a rhyme, man. It's small, but put a real cool, you know, something that grabs people. But the rhymes are really good, man. Really good.
Gotcha. Leo, boy, getting chopped, boy. Leo Rush, with his size, man, he reminds me of a muscular Dexter, man.
Okay. Yeah.
That's who he put me in the mind frame of, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
All right. Jordan says practicing the Chris Laugh Out Loud. Hope you having a good day, my brother. Y'all are awesome. Appreciate you, Jordan. Charles Wilt says VMA, Eminem, and LL performance. Okay, at the Video Music Awards. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay. All right. But yeah, they got a new video up, man. It's on YouTube. But it's gaining a lot of traction too.
Check that out, man.
Jordan says, just meeting with you, Chris. Just messing with you, Chris.
Oh, I know you, Jordan. I know you is, man.
DS Skill says, what's up, guys? What's up, DS Skill, H-Town, my man.
Skills.
In the house. What's going on? Mag is in the house. Says, greetings, Harry and Chris, and the Straight Up Wrestling Universe. Time for some Dynamite. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones and Frankie. Yeah, man.
That's
crazy. Yeah, man. Wow.
Frankie Beverly, boy.
Back to back, brother. Back to back, brother.
Didn't even catch a break, boy.
Ain't no, man.
D Skills said 2,000 tickets sold, 500 unsold for tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Where they at tonight, man? Where they at?
I don't know.
Oh, you never know where they at. But they could be in your backyard. You wouldn't even know it. But
probably wouldn't, because there wouldn't be that many people there, bitch. Who knows?
D Skill said Frankie had to know he was dying. That's why they did that last tour.
Probably so, D Skill. Mm-hmm. ASMR Nocturnal says, who are your two Mount Rushmore for WWE? Okay.
Just two? Sheesh. That's
I got to pick two, man. I'm going to roll with Bruno Sammartino and Hulk Hogan. If I got to go two.
Yeah. I can see that.
Charles says Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. Okay. Kentucky Fried Chicken. East Kill H-Town, they are in Lexington. All right, Lexington, Kentucky. Okay. Alma Clark is in the building. What's Alma? Chris? I'm using earplugs. I mean earbuds. Guys, Chris trying to get it together, man. I mean, his headset broke, so he's trying to get it together.
Hold on 1 second here. Hold on 1 second.
All right, man. All right, get to your comments in just a moment here. Alma and everybody.
Oh shoot! Okay. Come on.
Alma Clark says, "What's up, Harry and Christopher? How are y'all doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good watching Dynamite 2 deaths in a row and 23rd anniversary of 9/11. Yes.
It's been 23 years already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They had Trump and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They was all at the memorial today.
Oh, Biden was there?
Yeah, he was there, man. Joe put on the dang on Trump hat, boy.
He did.
Yeah, somebody, man, somebody out there, man, the spectator gave him a Trump hat. That joker put it on. Joe's crazy. I'm like, goodness sake, dude.
He didn't even know what he was doing.
Yeah, well, he said, his team is saying he did that to unifying the country, man. But I don't know. That's just flat out crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think he knew what he was doing. Jordan Payne says that the arena laugh out loud. Yeah, it's just kind of funny. Yeah, he put on the Trump hat, man. Trump 2024, boy, that jump funny. I said, wow. Max says, at Alma Clark, true Alma 9/11, never forget. Yes, sir. No doubt about that, man. D-Skill H-Town WWE says they are cutting back live events. Next year to 200, they did 300 last year. Wow. Real? Man, how they gonna make up for the revenue? So
that's a good question.
They're gonna pass that revenue off. You better believe they ain't gonna take no cut and pay, man. They ain't gonna take no cut. They're gonna pass that revenue off to the fans. Those ticket prices are gonna get higher. Watch.
Yeah,
ticket prices are gonna get higher. Wow.
That ain't gonna be good.
That's all it is to it. Their pay scale is gonna stay the same for what, and they're gonna continue to satisfy their stockholders. They're not gonna change from that. AJ Scales say Harry and Chris Leo Rush was MLW, also Impact Wrestling and NXT, plus WWE and now AEW. Yes, sir.
I think you're right to have kind of a mockery to him because Kenny was, of course, one of the big members of the Elite at one time. Of course.
That reverse Hurricane Corona, but what you got this match at so far, man?
Man, a little bit over 2, like 2.3 so far. Having a hard time keeping up with it, trying to get all these comments. ASMR Nocturnal says I met both of you Mount Rushmore for the both of you too. I know you did. Chris haven't said anything though. I worded it bad. My apologies, but that's fair. All right, Chris, tell them yours, man.
I gotta say, Hulk Hogan. And Hulk Hogan and probably Bruno. Yeah, I'll have to go ahead. Hulk Hogan and Bruno, man.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan and Bruno for both of us. ASMR Nocturnal. I mean, I know Rock and Stone Cold. you know, if you want to throw in 4 like it should be, you definitely can throw those 2 up there. Maybe somebody else, but when it boils down to it, if it wasn't for Bruno Sammartino, it probably wouldn't have never been a WWE. You know, with Vince McMahon Jr. running that thing, because Bruno Sammartino was their headliner, their draw for what? How many years, Chris? Basically 20 plus years. You know, basically almost 20 years, 64 to like 82. He pretty much ruled that thing, man, and pretty much rocked it. Even though you did have, you know, some in between there, you had champions, but Bruno, man, without Bruno, you know, it never would have grown to be what it became. You know, of course, Hulk Hogan elevated the game and took it to, you know, out of this world, him and Junior. But yeah, without Bruno Sammartino, yeah, it never would have had a chance to get there.
Oh, definitely not. What are you doing?
Danny Brown, if I was booking this, Jack should end and quick. He lost to Brian. Yes. What the heck is he doing, man?
You're driving in a bus trying to get out of here, boy.
Mm-hmm. All right, ASMR Nocturnal. Kane and Taker are mine if I'm being biased. That's definitely being biased, man. Even though, yay, Undertaker has a big, you know, he has a big, you know, a big mark for that. You can say you can definitely have him on there. This right here was just flat crazy, man.
That match was just ridiculous.
Burning down a house and everything, man. I don't know about all that.
Look at that, man, on a cinder block, man.
This is ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous.
That man in the face. That was crazy, man. That was beyond crazy.
I wouldn't even let them. If they show that on TV, I would tell them flat out, y'all can't show that on TV. As far as everything, you know, except for the arson, you know, or whatever, burning down the house or whatever. You don't want kids to see that, man. You know, hey, because look, you might have some kids that get that in their head a little bit, you know, as they're young or whatever, thinking that, hey, I can solve my problems, you know, my conflicts by going out and burning somebody's house. You know, If you do that, you're going to jail for a long time. And so I'm just like, that's just crazy.
Somebody think they can do it.
Yeah, I know. Danny Brown, Sub Harry, Chris, rest in peace, James Earl Jones and Frankie. Frankie Beverly and Frankie Beverly from Maze. Yeah, definitely 2 icons. Yeah, no doubt. Danny Brown.
Yeah.
Jordan Payne, I have messed out the headset.
You what? I have a messed up headset.
You got in my way. If you stood between he and I
don't even know what that's at. Jordan said that.
What you talking about? You got it on the screen.
Not now, don't.
You just had it. Yeah, man, golly, I gotta keep up with the comments, boy, because you all over the place, boy.
All right, D Skill said that Netflix money is going to make up for it. That's what WWE's saying. It's saying, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make but D Skill H Town, they might be saying that right now, but have something else on their mind. I'm not sure, man. We'll see.
Yeah, that's where you at right there, man. That's where you at right there on the comments, man.
Yeah, that's what I just got. I just now read that one.
We've seen a lot of guys take the exact same path. Regardless of making highway. You may be going the extra mile, but it all ends up.
What's up, Paul Dunn?
Full of guilt, full of shame, full of remorse.
Look at security over there sitting down, Chris, over there behind him. Let's see.
You're going to find out, just like I did, a lot of guys before me, toughest, most ruthless ever face in your life is the man in the mirror.
God, dog, this joker don't want to hear nothing. Nobody got to say, do we? This joker just fight everybody, boy. What's wrong with this fool, man? Why?
Wow. Paul Don said Harry and Chris CW on October for NXT gonna be epic. Yes, sir. Punk, Randy Orton, and The Miz is hosting. Maybe some surprise debut like Lucha Brothers. Ricky Starks, Punk got announcement for NXT next Tuesday. Paul Dunn, and they're gonna go against AEW on October the 5th. Wow. Jordan Payne, what do you think about the changes in the WWE? Jordan, man, I mean,
What changes?
Not a lot has changed, to tell you the truth, Jordan, in WWE.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot ain't changed, man.
Not a lot of stuff has changed, so I really don't know what you're talking about. Well, I mean, you got to be specific on that. As far as the changes, I mean, unless you're talking about changing networks, if that's what you're talking about, hey, it is what it is, man. You got to go where the money's at, and you got to go with people who's going to accept you. Fox got to the point where, hey, it wasn't economically viable to Fox, for them to continue to, program WWE on Friday nights. They felt they can get just as much money with another original programming or something like that, and they can come up with another 911 or NCI, whatever they want to do. They can come up with a hit program that's going to do more than wrestling. And that's why, like I say, I don't know if on our social media page on Facebook,
what the world?
I put something up there about
what?
Aftershock, this AEW Aftershock that rumors out there. That's hot garbage, guys.
What is this, Harry? Who is this?
There's
woman?
no way in the world Fox is negotiating with
Harry. Who is this woman?
AEW. This is crazy, man.
Who is this woman? Choked up commander. Boy, who is this? Wait, what?
This is pure chaos, man.
What was this? The new bloodline, boy, just attacking folk?
Trying to be the new NWO, Chris. It's like a takeover.
Good luck on that one.
Jordan Payne says Jack Perry is overrated to me. I hear you. Charity says hi. How you doing, Charity?
What's up, Charity?
Mag says Leo's match was kind of short, 1.5 to 2 stars. I gave it 2.5. What about you, Chris?
I'd go with 2.5 for the offense, Leo.
All right. ASMR Nocturnal, y'all are awesome. I'm sub now. I appreciate your ASMR.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, cool. Alma Clark said, we appreciate it, man. Appreciate you joining the family. Alma Clark, 2.3 stars, so that's 2.5 stars for Alma for the Leo's match. Danny Brown, cracking up. Now, as far as the Adam Page backstage segment with
that was crazy.
With Jeff Jarrett, I'll give it a thumbs up. This right here, I'm not gonna either rate it. I'm not gonna give it a thumbs up nor a thumbs down. It is what it is. Wow, it's just crazy. Danny Brown cracking up, Magnum. Okay, Jordan Payne, Ric Flair, and Dusty
I just want to know who this woman is, man. I just want to know who this woman is.
The woman? That woman there, isn't that Marina Shafir?
Who is that, man?
Marina Shafir?
I don't know who it is, man.
I think that's Marina Shafir, Chris. Everybody let me know. Chime in. Let us know. But I think it is. Alma Clark, I'm in total disgust over the Bryan Danielson, John Moxley spot. That was totally uncalled for. Yes. D-Skill, H-Town. So now the entire locker room is scared of Hangman? I guess so. The dude's unhinged. He's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, D-Skill, H-Town says okay. Jordan Payne, my Xbox headset is messed up when y'all were talking about your headset getting it fixed. D-Skill, H-Town, you had 10 wrestlers back there and they didn't beat down Hangman. I know. Jordan Payne, Netflix. It ain't gonna be suitable for kids. You know, as far as Netflix, you know, we gotta wait to see what's gonna happen there, Jordan. You know, they say they're gonna be more hardcore. Now, I wish they don't do that. I hope they don't do that. I really do. I really hope that that's not the case. Because when it boils down to it, you got AEW or who's been doing it for a while now, and they've already beat them to the punch. So if they do it, it's gonna seem like the WWE is pretty much following the leader. Like they put them in the front and say, "Okay, we playing follow the leader." They don't need to do that. Just go over there, do your thing, and you're gonna be brought to a bigger audience. Even though USA get to as many households, the thing about wasn't a Netflix, it's its own built-in advertisement. Because you click on Netflix, you're gonna see that every time you go to Netflix, you go to watch a movie, you go to watch a series or whatever. If you're a WWE fan or whatever, or even if you're not a fan of it, that's gonna pop up. You know, because that's gonna be one of their main things because it's gonna be a live thing, and they're promoting their live events. They're trying to get football and all that. So WWE is going to be put in front of so many different people's faces. Even though I know a lot of people know it and they know the product, it's going to be most likely what people say. Let me watch an episode of this. Let me check out what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? So you know, hey, it's a sale within itself to be on on that network. And man, they might not do what you think they're going to do, Jordan. So we just going to wait to see that.
And that's my headset right there, man. See how it's just dangling. So
yeah.
I gotta get another one, man. I gotta get another hit.
Max says she's AEW's version of Rhea Ripley. Yes, sir. Alma Clark says Marina Shafir B90. I thought so, Alma. Yeah, that's Marina Shafir.
No, you skipped one, man.
Who did I skip?
So now the BCC is the NWO, and then Alma Clark.
Chris, I barely can hear you, man.
What you
So
mean?
now the BCC is the new NWO. Yes, that's exactly what's going on with that. Straight up. Yeah, D Skill says I get the idea WWE on Netflix is going to be kid friendly. I think the biggest change is going to be not muting the crowd when they are chanting. Okay. Yeah, I think look, Netflix, a lot of people watch that with their children. So yeah, Jordan, what we all think it's gonna be. I mean, of course, I do not blame Triple H for coming out there and telling people that it's gonna be uncensored, it's gonna be this and that. I don't blame him. That's advertisement, man. That's advertisement, and that's something you can get people's eyes on the product very quick because they're gonna expect that. They're gonna be oh snap, and then when it's not there, you might have some people leave, people not. But man, they will be smart if they don't do that.
You can pull up in a Bentley convertible, boy.
Mm-hmm. This thing is just crazy, man.
You can pull up in a Bentley convertible, boy.
Nice convertible. Alma Clark, this is getting crazy cray up here in here. Question is, who is next to get a beat down? 5150, exactly. Jordan says, I'm going to watch the first one. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. AJ Scales, Harry, and Chris The Rock says the final boss, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, is taking over AEW roster, also winning all AEW championships tonight. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, then knowledge. Okay, AJ Scales. Wow.
Breaking everything today, boy.
Orlando Connor says, what's up, Harry and Chris? What's up, Orlando?
What's going on?
That dang suffer the damn consequences. Wow, man. Hi, guys. Wow, man.
Doggone Ricochet, boy. That's
all you can do out the wow, man, is just say wow. When it comes to WWE, man, just everything, just wow. Mind blowing, man.
I won't even say WWE in general, just
I mean AEW. You know, just AEW just got me going wow. Just every time anything I look at from them, it's just wow, man. Oh snap! Just a moment, Chris. I'll be right back, man. I mean, I'm still here. I just want to clean my cam a little bit.
Doggone Ricochet, bro.
Crazy, man.
All right, D Skill said Chris headphones look like Eagles defense. Man, watch your mouth, boy. Watch your mouth. Orlando said dream match. Neville versus Pete Dunne. Who do you think? Neville, man. Neville versus Pete Dunne. That don't. I would have said Neville back in the day, man, when he was Orlando Connor, how do you feel about the bad blood? Expensive. That's how I feel about it. And the price is like $200-$300 for cheap seats.
Wait a minute.
And then Jordan Payne says it offends me when they mock Jesus and use Bible verses mocking his name.
All right, yes. Chris. I was with Patrick in the library watching that video, so I had it turned all the way down. That's the reason why I wasn't hearing you, man.
I knew something wasn't right, but I was like, man,
all I gotta say, hey, Mr. Christopher Burton, all I gotta say is, woo! I'm like, hey, I'm not hearing you, Chris. What's going on, man? I can't hear you.
Joker is tripping, boy. Joker is tripping. Y'all hair is tripping.
Oh man, that was so funny. Let's see.
Harry all right, tripping, man. Y'all ever seen Harry tripping, boy? Y'all ain't seen Harry tripping, but y'all seen it tonight, boy. Cause Harry is tripping.
Orlando Connor. Yeah, how do you feel about Bad Blood? I know he asked you that, and you had a few words to say, but like I said, I barely could hear it.
Yeah,
but Bad Blood,
expensive.
Yeah, expensive, and flat out crazy. I mean, look. I know a lot of people.
Like you paying I know in the nosebleed seats. $200 to $300 for nosebleeds.
Yeah, wow.
That's
I know a lot
crazy.
of people. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how AEW can top this. And then you have people out here saying, that was not wrestling or whatever. So you got a lot of different opinions. My whole thing is, I just look at AEW and like I say, I just take it for what it is and take the parts that's wrestling, take the parts that's wrestling and try to go for it. The whole thing about AEW, we have to make storylines in our head. Of course, they did finish off some storylines. They did, and they got some that's still rolling. But we have to imagine. You shouldn't have to imagine, and you do with WWE too. Right now in wrestling, all together, you have to imagine that it's greater than what it actually is, and we shouldn't have to do that. We shouldn't have to do that. So I'm just like, man, as far as Bad Blood, it was okay, but man, wow. I just look at wrestling right
now. Bad blood, man. They ain't had bad blood yet.
Not Bad Blood. Oh, he said, "What do you feel about Bad Blood, man?" I'm thinking All Out, man. What in the world?
No, man.
How do you feel about
you need to go back to sleep, but get you some tea or something, boy.
No, man. I got tea in there waiting for me. I mean, it's on the counter. I need to go and get it. Like I say, that's what I definitely need it. But I don't know, man. I'm just all over the place, man. That's what I'm saying. Every time I turn around, it's more pay-per-views. It's just flat out crazy, And then not just AEW and WWE. You got TNA. You got New Japan. You got everybody. It just flat out crazy. So it's kind of easy to get confused.
I can't keep up.
Plus, we let this thing go for a little while. I mean, for a whole week we didn't do nothing except for like saying went to did the independent shows. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. And what happens with all the independent shows that we see, Chris? How many different posters that we have come across us that every independent show they have a name for the show? Every single one. It's I don't know, man. I mean, think of the NFL, man. It's just every game, man. It just had a special name. War down in Death Valley. Hey, the doggone the battle on the battle on the pond, the battle across seas in Brazil.
What is Sammy Guevara doing, man?
I don't know, man. I didn't even know that was him, man.
Sammy Guevara, boy.
I thought it was, but I wasn't sure, man. I'm just like, man, this is. Why in the world would you put Sammy in there against Ricochet right now? God. That could be an attraction, Chris. This match could be an attraction later on down the road. Just like Ricochet and Will Ospreay. It's an attraction. It's a match it's a pay-per-view type match they very similar, and they both very good at what they do.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I don't. I mean, I'm just like I'm flabbergasted at some of the things that they do. I really am. I'm like, okay, you're just giving this thing to us, just giving it to us without building this thing up for free, man.
Yeah.
Blows my mind, really does. Where we at on the comments? Was it Jordan last? Jordan said it offends me when they mock Jesus and use Bible verses mocking his name. Which one are you talking about, WWE or AEW? But I understand what you're saying, Jordan. I'm with you on that. I don't like that either, but that's what we have in wrestling. It really is. And I mean, using God's name in vain, that's a lot. We hear that a lot on AEW. All right, but we're not going to get into that too much. All right, Orlando Connor says, "What you eat for dinner?" I haven't eaten dinner.
I had McDonald's.
Yeah, Christopher Burton had McDonald's. I just now made dinner. I cooked dinner, and my wife and son ate. I made chicken sandwiches and and some chips and everything.
This joker got steak and doggone chicken and ribs.
I got steak. I got steak. I got chicken. I got all that stuff. Yeah.
Rich joker, boy. Eat steak every day.
I ain't gonna be rich soon, man. They them joke keep messing with my money, goddamn. All right, man. They ain't gonna have no money, bud. All right, my man. D Skill says, prayers to the people in New Orleans going through the hurricane. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All prayers to out.
Hurricane going on out there?
I didn't know that. Yeah,
I didn't know either.
Yeah, but all prayers to everybody out in New Orleans. And hopefully, we come through this thing pretty safe, guys. So yeah, prayers to everybody that's going, in New Orleans and the surrounding areas going through the hurricane. Straight up. Wow.
They also look like DJU, quarterback at FSU. Your hip. Where you going, man?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It looked like DJU quarterback at FSU. Your headphones, that is. Man, Florida State done, boy. They done, boy. They done.
Man, they shouldn't have never brought in no DJ ukulele. What is his name? DJ Ugama.
I don't know what his name is.
DJ's last name. I forgot. I used to know how the thing gonna say it. Yeah. I used to watch, like I say, since we've been doing this, man, I haven't watched football like I used to.
Man, that joker, he wasn't no good at Clemson, and then he gonna transfer.
No, he was not. He was not. Look, I saw him in high school. And when I saw him in high school, man, a couple of those games on ESPN, those high-profile games, I said, no. No, same thing like with South Carolina with Ryan Tannehill. Man, it just, wow. That's something I wish I would have been doing, man, a podcast of football years ago. I used to watch so much football, man, so much. This right here that I took away, football, boxing, all that. I just been watching. It's so much wrestling now, man. Wrestling is just it. I mean, when it boils down to it, it consumes your life, guys. It really does. So, I don't mind that. I do not mind it if wrestling was like it was back in the day. And I'm not talking about no headlocks, Chris. I'm not talking about no doggone. I'm not talking about no doggone.
Spinning toe holes, bud.
Yeah, spinning toe hole. Doggone. Figure four leg lock. I ain't talking figure four leg lock for about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm not talking about all that. I'm just talking about.
But that's when you loved it, though. That's when you loved it, Harry. That's when you loved it.
No, I'm talking about it being great as it used to be, where you had stars that was in the business. I'm talking about real, true stars. Man, that thing that you put on the Straight Up Wrestling Show over on our Facebook page, where Lex Luger and who was it? Lex Luger and Ric Flair. Lex Luger and Ric Flair. That thing that Clash of the Champions got a 5.0 ratings, 5.0 rating. Guess how many people that was back in 1991?
Probably about over 1 million, I'm sure, right?
No, 4.7 million people watched that episode. 4.7 million people. SmackDown, Raw, and NXT together, the top 3 shows for WWE, don't even generate that. SmackDown gets between 2.3 and 2.4 million a week. Raw 1.7, 1.8. And what's the name? 600, 700,000. That's about 4.8, 4.7. Well, all 3 of those shows, it takes all 3 of those shows to add up to what WCW was doing on their big shows back then. On one big show. That's just, and people try to say wrestling is more popular than ever. No, and WCW wasn't even the top dog. You know that.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what at that time what WWE was doing. If WCW did 4.7 on their Clash of Champions, a main event Saturday night main event special for WWE was doing twice as that. They was doing 7-8 million. So I looked up all those numbers and all that. I'm just like, man, it's so different. And then, like I say, you try to say, people like Dutch Mantel and all them, they come out and say dumb things, and I know why they say it because they out here podcasting, they want to look good and all that. Hey, it's more popular than it's ever been. No, it's not. Nowhere near. WCW back it wasn't even in their heyday. 91, 4.7 million for Clash of Champions. And that wasn't even the top one. The one that Sting and Ric Flair wrestled on, 9 million people, Chris. 9 million people watched that episode, Sting against Ric Flair. And all the wrestling on TV, you can add up all that numbers, Nielsen numbers, and they don't get that.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness sake, man. Wow, nice insecurity.
I'm gonna say this is her dream match right here, boy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they doing this. I just really don't. Yeah, this is my dream match. Going to be good. 3 stars so far. What you say, Chris? I can roll 2.5.
I go 2.5 right now.
I go barely 2.5. But it's gonna get to that 3 stars, probably higher. They can keep DJU.
Yeah.
But DJ, what? He's been
to AEW.
Yeah, DJ's been in college. What? How many years? 9 by now.
Yeah, this Joker been there long enough to be a professor.
Yeah, boy.
Alma Clark said they stealing Hangman's money and his cowboy boots. Be 90. But Jordan Payne said, I wish Trevor Lawrence would have stayed 4 more years, LOL.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Especially if you're a Clemson fan.
Heck yeah. Goodness sake, man.
Clemson ain't no good either.
No.
And Michigan
They
got
beat the crap out of Appalachian State, man, but Appalachian State can't get the athletes they used to get. No more. Wow.
That's crazy. Ricochet beat a ROH champion.
Yeah, 3 stars, man. 3 stars on that. I had 2.8, 3 stars. Oh, gosh, man. But, yeah, it's all over for schools like Appalachian State, Georgia Southern, and teams like that. It's over for them, man. It's over.
Yeah, Coastal Carolina and all that.
Yeah. Coastal Carolina.
Where they got that Mantor Motors, boy.
Heck yeah, wow. God almighty, man.
Boy, that's crazy, boy. That is insane, boy.
God almighty.
Yeah, Jordan Payne said I was there for Sting versus Goldberg. It was pretty cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we was there too. If you talking about that Nitro.
Yeah.
And McMahon says Ricochet gets 2.5, 3 stars. I can go 2.5.
Yeah.
Jordan Payne says Dabo's done after this season, I think. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with that 3 stars on that, Chris. You said 2.5.
Clemson gone back in the toilet, but they done, boy.
Man,
Miami about to take over the ACC. Boy.
The thing with Dabo, look. If Clemson once Dabo is out of Clemson, if they get a good coach, Clemson going back on top, man. There's a lot of money down there at Clemson. A lot of money at Clemson.
Yeah, but right now, boy, it's all
Dabo is not using the portal. He's not doing that. Dabo refused to use the portal. Dabo refused to do all the stuff that they're doing now. All the new rules, and he's still doing the same thing they used
Who
to
do
do.
you think he is? Nick Saban?
No, I don't know, man. But yeah, he's not playing by those new rules, and that's the reason he's not getting the athletes up there at Clemson, because these kids out there, they want the money, man. They want the money. Clemson,
And
even though they're giving them money,
Deion about to leave Colorado too.
man, but Deion's gonna get. He better leave. He better leave.
He done. He done, Harry.
Deion needs to be. That joker need to get to stepping. You know, hey, look, hey, no offense to anybody that like Deion. Look, I love Deion. Loved him as a player, as a football player, as a baseball player. Still love him as as a person, his personality, everything. Love Deion Sanders. But Deion is too interested, man, in trying to make Shedeur Sanders. I don't know if he wants to make him a rap star or a football player.
Oh, you heard what he said, man.
What did he say?
Deion has come out and said, anytime Shedeur throws a touchdown or the team makes a touchdown, don't play the fight song no more. Play Shedeur's rap song.
Yeah, exactly. So anytime
Shedeur, like, what?
A touchdown or whatever, yeah. And the kicker, he and the only other person is the kicker. If once he kick a field goal, they play his song or something like that. But I'm just like, come on, man. I'm like, come on, man, for real. I mean, that's a tradition in college football. You know, you play the school fight song. Come on, man. I'm just like, man, you ain't got no.
Like, you're doing too much, man. You're doing too much.
Yeah, you ain't got no right to demand that. You don't have no standing to demand that. Because I'm Deion Sanders. I'm on the sideline. Dude, who you think you are, man? You're not no Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You're not a Tiger Woods type dude. You know, you're not must-see TV. You know? I mean, you was good, but you wasn't must-see TV. You wasn't Jordan. You wasn't Woods. Who else we can say was must-see TV? Chris back in Magic and Bird. Deion, I guess you can say Deion primetime was, but pretty much same way. I guess you can say the same way. He was
Yeah, he was must see TV back in the day. Now,
he was huge. Yeah, he was must see TV too. He definitely was. So I mean, but wow, man. I mean, you know, the demanding things, and a lot of stuff that he's doing now, rubbing people the wrong way. It really is. So,
oh yeah, he is, man.
I'm just like. And
that's what I'm saying. He gonna mess around and get fired, man. He might as well go ahead.
Exactly.
George
says, really awesome, y'all there. All right, 3 stars for the match. Alma Clark says. All right, Dabo had a good career, 2 natties. Yes, he did. Jordan Payne. Look, man, I don't know if he's leaving or not. I mean, look. I think he's gonna end up having a decent year, but he will never win a championship if he don't play by these rules here. Because these kids are going where the money goes. And me and Chris talked about it a few times. Look, man, everybody looking at all this, and a lot of people, this is great. This is outstanding. You know, it's if the Ivy League decide to play, you know, they have their own football league. I mean, they have their own little, the Ivy League, they do play football. They play basketball. The basketball is pretty good. But if the Ivy League decide to play big boy football, if they decide to say, hey, we want the Ivy League to be back, back like it was in the 30s and 40s, where Harvard and Yale and all them used to be the big schools, along with Navy, Navy and Notre Dame,
Army and all that
teams. Hey, we want to be players too. All it takes is rich alumni and people like that say, hey, we want to be part of this. And they start playing, and they start paying the athletes to say, we're gonna pay these athletes to come in here and make us even a bigger name.
He will be a champion.
Whoa now.
Oh wow.
Now that would be a match right there, Harry.
Oh yeah, that's what they said. No, yeah, everybody been talking about that. Be a great match. Mighty man. Woo. But yeah, if the Ivy League gets involved in this football thing, guys, you can forget it. Michigan,
Be right
all
back here. Be right back.
yeah, okay, yeah, no doubt. Okay, man. Yeah, but all these guys, that's top of the mountain in football now. Alabama, Michigans, the LSU's, the Texases, and all these guys, they're gonna have a hard time competing if the Ivy League decides to get in there and use their money and influence. Who has more money than the Ivy League? The Ivy League, they got $1 billion. I'm talking about billions in their endowments. Billions. Big time. I mean, huge endowments. If you follow the endowment page as far as colleges, the richest schools in the country. They could dominate college sports if they wanted to. But right now they're not doing it. Hopefully they don't. They will ruin college sports if they do. Which I think is already ruined when it boils down to it. Boils down to it. And all this stuff has trickled down into wrestling because you have NXT, WWE. They're getting their athletes, not getting them off the indie scene. They are getting their athletes, through the college transfer portal. They're getting them through the portals and athletes that's graduating college and all that. They rose those athletes up. Ones who did not wrestle, who didn't think of wrestling as a career.
Well, there you go. And Darby making it plain. That's all that needs to be said, right? I agree. Darby.
Yeah, 3 stars for that match. It was a pretty good match. Yeah, Dabo had a good career, 2 natties. Yep. Nobody cheats like Clemson. That's all I got to say. Jordan Payne. Nobody can cheat like Clemson from back in the day.
Man, you tripping, boy. You tripping. Miami, boy. Miami, boy. My Hurricane.
Boy. Oh, yeah. Miami took it to a whole new level, man. Miami took it to a whole new level. But the whole thing about it is Luke don't have money like that no more.
Man, well, Miami had professional players out there, boy.
Heck yeah. Well, hey, man, they got to get a coach out there that's that's pretty much gonna draw the big players. And we know there's big major players out in Miami. It's got a lot of bucks.
Man, so we're gonna see John Moxley and okay. This is what we seeing, huh? John Moxley and
This junk is crazy, man.
I don't know what you think you saw. I don't know what you heard. I don't know what you think you saw. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Nothing at all. You. That's enough. That's enough, John. That's enough. There's a lot I want to talk about. You don't act like superstars. We don't live in a fantasy world. We don't live like superstars. We don't live in a fantasy world. That's to make sure we don't ever go back to that. I was a homeless dishwasher. Make sure we don't nothing, well, no confidence whatsoever. Everything I own, I can business on my own. Everything I own. And I don't take any of this for granted. That's why I wrestle the way I do. Everybody over there, I don't take any of this for granted.
AEW gonna give you a dog, gonna paralyze you. That's what they're gonna do.
I know, right? But craziness.
I ain't gonna say I don't know it's not. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I know it's not worth it.
But not you, John. You didn't change for anybody, and that's what I knew.
Damn, boy.
Hey, Chris.
This industry, where did we first meet, John? It wasn't AEW. It was in a high school gym on the Independence.
John Moxley don't give a darn. Look at him.
I was so nervous. I get to wrestle my hero, John Moxley.
John Moxley don't care, guys.
That match. But what I gained
belonged in the ring with someone like you. There's not a lot of people in this life you can consider family.
Yeah, D-Skill H-Town, even though I don't like the BCWO angle, Moxley is in a lot better shape these days. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, he is. He's looking pretty good, not just body-wise. I mean, he in his face and everything look more, serene, like say, look more, as far as have a serious look and focus. He looks more focused. He looked like a man of focus. All right, AJ Skill, Harry and Chris, Konechki is challenging. Yes, he is. Kenosha is challenging. D-Skill H-Town, a lot of talking tonight on Dynamite. Yes, sir.
That's not going to happen. The world champion is indisposed.
Yeah, right now they throwing a lot of darts at the chalk not chalkboard, but they throwing a lot of darts at the bullseye, trying to hit it. They trying to.
And they just throwing stuff to the wall, see what stick, man.
Exactly.
I'm gonna need you to hand over that title shot to me.
I mean, wow.
What are you, stupid? You didn't hear anything I just said?
They have a lot of good things. I mean, they do have some good things that's going, but as long as they still got all this craziness surrounding it, anything they do is not going to make sense in the long run. It really isn't. I hate to say it.
And I'm not just gonna give it to you. If you want it so bad, do something about it.
Well, I mean, I look. I understand desperation, man. I really do.
Harvey, my man.
And I think that to me, the way they wrestling and the things, the way they doing things, shows me the AEW is desperate right now.
Yeah.
I will teach you another lesson. Once again, I will show you exactly where you always be very far below me.
I say it's mad.
No, she jumped on some before the second time today. Oh, I let out. Because she was in there for a while anyway.
FM, what's going on, man? Do you think AEW gets a show on Fox? No, sir. No, sir.
No.
FM, I would love for them to get a show on Fox, but no, that right there is a pipe dream, man. I hate to say it. It really is. Really is. If they get one, like I say, it's not going to be a primetime show like SmackDown. There's no way. Not when their number one show is barely getting is getting under 700,000 people. Fox is not on a Friday night. Fox is not going to put a show that's getting under 700,000 on primetime television. I'm talking about free television. They're not going to do that. I mean, that would be flat out crazy. Not when you can get 10 million for 911. Not when you can get 8 million for the rookie. Not when you can put not the Big Bang Theory. What is it? Who's the guy who plays on Big Bang Theory? The nerdy guy.
I don't know.
Whatever. Big Bang Theory. Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon. I mean, of course, Young Sheldon is canceled. They just now canceled that and everything like that. But not when you can create a show. You can create shows, man, that's gonna pop off to an audience of 4 million, up to 4 to 12 million, or even more. You're not gonna do that when you can develop a show. You can develop a La Brea or something like that, or you can develop a Chicago. What was that? What's the one that you like, Chris? Chicago, whatever. Fire or whatever. What is it?
Oh, Chicago Fire, yeah.
Yeah, Chicago Fire. Not when you can develop a show like that and then you can put it up and they're gonna, and the advertisers, it's advertiser friendly. Advertisers are gonna love it. They're gonna put so many millions into that company. You're gonna put AEW on there, and which AEW, hey, it's not friendly, not advertiser friendly on Fox, man. Yeah, they're not gonna do it. I'm sorry, FM. Hey, man, love you, man. Love the question. But yeah, that's not happening. Not happening. Not in prime time. D-Skill says Fox has college football on Fridays now. Okay. And they're not going to put that on there because college football, you're getting anywhere from 14 million on up. You know, it depends on what game it is. So it's 26 million. They're definitely not going to put wrestling up there. And then they'll put basketball. They'll put college basketball or something like that during the wintertime. Then, you know, they don't have a chance, man, to get on Fox. Not on Friday night.
Film says there's been rumors about that being a possibility. I guess we'll see what happens soon. Yeah.
Yeah, there's rumors out there. But I mean, AEW Shockwave, look, any position they can get themselves on Fox is good if they can get on Fox. But on a Friday night, I will be shocked. I'll be stunned. You know, and the whole thing about it is you have the person who's running Fox now. He's the one who just basically said we don't need. He started the ball rolling. Said we don't need WWE. We don't need wrestling. He said that straight up. So is this a ploy? Is this something that put their name out there? Because I don't know who started the AEW Shockwave thing. Is this just a ploy for them to say, oh, let's put our name out there. Hey, we're going on Fox. Man. Yeah. All right, Mariah for the title. All right, D Skill says AEW is the one starting the rumors. Laugh out loud. Yes, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure Fox they're not even privy to the rumors. They're not saying anything. But I can tell you one thing. If I was an executive, I hate to say it, if I was an executive and I'm a huge wrestling fan, I'd be like, heck no. And I'll let it be known too. Heck no. And I will let it be known to Tony Khan, and I will make sure it gets to Tony Khan. I will tweet about it. I will talk about it. I'll make sure everybody in the wrestling world, everybody in the world know that we're not interested because we can make so much money doing other things. Other things, I'll be like, and the reason I would do that, not to hurt him, is to help tell him, man. And I'll tell him, you got to step it up.
Your girl, boy.
Heck yeah.
Queen Emma Demo.
You crazy, man. Queen Amanada.
But that's what I said, Queen Mama.
Man, you crazy, man. But yeah, look, I would do it to tell them step up your game and like saying we can negotiate, we can talk. That's exactly what I would tell them. You know, I would love to be an executive on TV, man, because man, you think I wouldn't be talking to these wrestling companies? I'd be like, look, man, you bring us a great product, I'm putting you on. We putting you on. Because we want wrestling to be better. You just can't throw things together, man, and just think, hey, we're gonna go on the top notch network. We're just gonna throw something together. They're gonna take us.
You didn't know how that's work, man. That's how that works.
What, throwing things together and hoping they take you? Yeah, my thing.
Queen Alabama.
Man, you silly, man. Look, my thing is this.
That's the name for Queen Alabama, ain't it?
Look, my thing is this, man. If I was them, I would do this AEW Shockwave or whatever that they're putting out here, and I would go on syndication. I would go on Saturday mornings. Oh, what's the name talking about doing a Saturday morning show now, man? Ooh. WWE is talking about going back doing a Saturday morning show. Yes. WWE, Triple H came out this week and said that they're looking at a possibility of doing that. But we'll see. To me, that's a connection that's missing. Wrestling was always on Saturdays, always on Saturday mornings. You know, if I was them, I would switch what is AEW has Collision from Saturday nights. I'll put it on Saturday mornings, man. You don't have to have that live thing. I mean, you can have a live studio audience, but I'll put it on Saturday mornings, man. And I will make that our Saturday morning show to build the fuse and everything. All right, D Skill H-Town, how many times has Tony Khan said the new TV deal is right around the corner, 6 months? Yeah, he's been saying that for a long time now.
Yeah, he said that all the time, but he always says something.
And they don't even have a new TV deal with Warner yet. So I'm just like, come on, man, this dude.
But she was also very, very hard hitter and hard striker. She certainly does. I mean, really, for anyone to know, one of the top timers, Tony scored right
running knee lift from doggone Mariah May. Oh, Queen, I'm a noodle, boy. I got that. I'm a nasha, boy.
Queen Ambrosia, boy.
Oh man, that's crazy, man.
Queen Alabama, boy.
Man, you wrong, boy. Fox has college basketball on Fridays after football season is over. Yeah. D-Skill H-Town, how many times has Tony Khan said, okay, I didn't get the one before that, but I just got that one. But yeah, Tony.
But he always putting something out there, man. He always
I ain't talking about no Tony. I ain't talking about no Tony with Raphael Sadiq either.
Good Lord, boy.
All right, let me go grab my tea, brother. Be right back.
Yeah, you need to wake up, boy. What in the world? It's tripping, boy. This doggone that cartoon crazy. But guys, thank y'all for coming in, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, guys. Glad y'all came in, man. So yeah, guys. Paul Don says if TK have a show called Heat Wave to be canceled Rampage, I have Tony Schiavone take over it. Yeah, it's supposed to be called Shockwave or something like that, man. Supposedly, so we gonna see what happens, man. We gonna see how that plays out. Yeah, but Tony Khan said he basically wants to run all of creative, so that means on every show, every brand, he wants to run it all, which is a lot to take on. Paul Dunn and turn it into an NWA studio. Yeah, but that's the thing though, man. They don't have a real central indoor location where they can do something like that. That's another problem. They don't have that indoor, the indoor building that they can do that.
Plus this, if they go on Friday nights, they still will go opposite of they will have to go opposite of SmackDown. That wouldn't be good.
No, it wouldn't be good, man.
You know, if they go opposite of SmackDown, you know what WWE is going to do. They're going to do everything they can to crush them. They will do everything they can to crush them. And look, man, they will put their best. They will put their best foot forward. And look, I know AEW got great wrestlers, and they could compete if they did it right. If they knew how to book it right, they could compete. But how long could they compete? Because
they'll put Roman Reigns on there every Friday, boy.
They will put Roman Reigns out there. They will bring Rock back out. They will bring John Cena. I mean, you might have John Cena and Rock on the same show and Roman Reigns. They will do everything they can to crush. They will do everything they can to crush them. And this time, I think they would do everything they can to put them right out of business. I know they would. That's exactly what would happen.
Oh, of course they would, man.
And you know what? What's the name ain't gonna go for no 200,000K ratings. They're not.
No.
Fox, your ratings. You hit rating 200 and 300,000, and then Tony Khan, he think he gonna talk to the executives at Fox and say, hey man, we had a lot of competition. We going up against SmackDown. We going up against the doggone dog circus, man. Because that's what he does. He always saying they going up against something. We going up against track and field. We going up against the basketball game. Hey, he go up against SmackDown because SmackDown's going to be on Friday nights on USA. Bring that Shockwave against SmackDown. I guarantee you, Shockwave is going to be. They're going to be in for a real shock. If they do that. Be good.
They said they're going to be for a real shock.
Won't be good, man.
They say they make it good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I just don't know, man. Whoa, what a DDT, man. Goodness sake. That was nasty.
Yeah, it was, man. That was nasty stuff, bro.
Yeah, it was.
sort of a tightness or an issue with the bands in her neck, the muscles in her neck. Flex their hands right now. Do you see that? I don't know if that has anything to do with their necks, some numbness, man, right? But Aminata kicks her legs. Rex Reed's grip, roll.
But Alabama, boy. And Alabama, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah, D Skill says NBC is bringing back Saturday night's main event specials later this year. Yeah. And that
Well,
right
that's
there,
good. Boy, I know, but I used to stay up late to watch Saturday Night Main Event, boy.
Those gonna crush Collision when they run those. You know. Yeah, Daly's Place. Yeah, they got Daly's Place FM. They do got that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna set it up like you said, like a NWA setup, you need a central indoor. You know,
that's not the same thing.
If you're trying to go with that kind of setup.
That kind of setup probably will help AEW more than anything, but I don't know if that setup's big enough for all the chaos that goes on at AEW. I just don't know. I mean, you have stuff happening all over the arena, man. You got people diving off stuff, man, doing all kind of crazy stuff. I don't know. Whew. Man, if I worked for him, Chris, this is exactly what I would do. I mean, one day Tony's going to have to ask. He's going to have to ask. Just like when I worked for Winn-Dixie back in the day. Way back in the day, when they finally got in trouble, and, you know, and the president and all the people in the home office, you know, finally came to the managers in the stores, asked them why in the world, you know, that they wasn't, what happened? Why they didn't lost all their business? And
exactly,
everybody, you know, the managers just like this, because we've been telling y'all guys, we've been telling you know, it's just too late. Everybody just like, you know, threw their hands up. It's too late now, you know.
She said she missed Tony Storm, boy.
This is outrageous, man. What'd you get that match, Chris?
Mina who?
Mina Shirakawa, the Asian girl. Oh, what'd you get a match right there?
1.5.
I'm struggling right there, boy. I'm struggling. I add in this little craziness that she's doing right now, throw it in and make it 1.5 all together. But yeah, that's a struggle. And people looking at this and say, them guys out here dogging AEW, man. They dogging it, boy. Those are nice tag team titles, I will say that. They're not bad.
Man,
nice.
Yeah, I can see CMW get something like that, man.
Heck yeah. That'll be it. Awesome, man.
We're still here doing all the heavy.
All done. Harry, you see my comment? Okay, and turn it into a NWA studio. Yeah, Chris had said something.
No, the one about that, man. One earlier than that, man. That one.
Okay, Paul Dunn. The Tony Khan have a show called Heatwave to cancel Rampage. I have Tony Schiavone take over it. Yeah, well, if you're gonna have a show called Heatwave and cancel Rampage, yeah. If Tony Khan is the Achilles heel. Tony Khan he's the man behind the curtain that they should be using. They use Tony Khan, he has a fighting chance. But Tony has a long way to build. Because Tony, anybody that comes back and build, you have to build that thing to where people are gonna have a forgetful moment when it falls down to it. Because anytime you go into a company that have done 50-50 booking, if you have done 50-50 booking with most of your talent, you have to go in there and you have to put these guys on the street. You have to know how to do it. and put the top guys. You got to find your top guys and say these are my top guys, and you got to put them on a streak to where people are gonna forget all those losses that they had before. Because when it boils down to it, they really can't build stars because people will be they remember back. Man, I remember when Takasha. He's great now. Takashita, he's great, and I know he just now beat Okada for that title. But I remember Takesha. I remember him losing to Orange Cassidy.
Yep.
I remember. I remember Takesha losing the match. I remember Kyle Fletcher took him down. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna remember that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So when you're not making your wrestlers look like a superstar, man. One thing about let's go back. I'm gonna talk about WCW. Chris, we didn't see Lex Luger losing on TV. I'm talking about this before Nitro. We didn't see him losing on TV. We didn't see Sting losing on TV. We didn't see Flair losing on TV. We didn't see Dusty Rhodes losing on TV. We didn't see the Road Warriors losing on TV. We didn't see Nikita, Ivan, we didn't see these guys losing on TV. They was dominant. You might have a big match that'll happen on TV, and somebody might lose or whatever as a count out or whatever, but you did not see that. You have got to establish your stars. These guys gotta look invincible, man. They gotta look unbeatable. And even though you have a match like a Magnum TA, Tully Blanchard, somebody's got to lose. But even during those contests, you have got to build it up to where they have got to settle it in an I Quit match or something like that. It's got you got to establish the stars, man. There's no established stars there. Nobody is more important today than it was back yesterday up in AEW. Is Ricochet more important than what he was in WWE? No. No. Is Edge more important? Is Edge more important than his first 2 weeks in AEW?
Oh,
no.
man.
You don't mean nothing.
No.
Doesn't mean anything. So that's what I'm talking about. Does Mercedes Moné mean what she meant the first 2 or 3 weeks that she was over there? No. She's not a star no more. They took that away from her. So, if Tony Schiavone went back into that, Tony Schiavone he's got to be able to make people have a short memory. And that is going to be very tough. Very tough. FM says even WWE, as long as they've been in business for all these decades, aren't drawing anywhere near the ratings they did back in the day. No, they're not.
No.
Because what's name decided to do a whole bunch of 50-50 booking too. I'm not talking about Triple H. What is his name? Vince McMahon he fell into that trap. But Vince McMahon had to do it. He had no other competition. And he had so many new superstars coming in. So he was kind of like trapped what he was doing.
Yeah, he was.
Let's see. Matt says Mariah May and Queen Alabama match gets 2 stars, maybe 2.5.
Talk about that Queen Alabama, boy.
All right, we had 1.5 stars, man. But look, man, on this one, I'm gonna roll with your 2 stars because of the comedy, man. Because you got us laughing. So we're gonna roll with that two stars on the Mariah May match and Queen Amanada. All right, Queen Alabama.
Queen Alabama, boy.
All right, man says, sorry the babes messed up my judgment. Laugh out loud. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you, man. They not bad looking women, man. Wow. But Jericho be cracking me up, man. Jericho, this is a joke, man. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Hi. Nothing hi.
I hope this is a quick match, boy.
Oh my gosh, man. Wow, why in the world we doing this, man? I'm just like well, my grandma said if you got nothing nice to say, boy. My grandma said you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing, Chris.
I'll be right back, man.
All right, man. Goodness sake, boy. Hey, Chris Jericho, man. Goodness, boy, that's a mountain of a man. Oh, he just slapped him. I don't know about all that. Boom. Goodness. All right, big Bill's coming in. You know what that means. Oh, nice running clothesline. You know, Boulder, I don't know if you should be doing this, though. Get caught. Big Bill, boy, he took a page out of doggone Mr. Miyagi's book. Don't be there. Nice boot. Nice clothesline by Big Bill. Lariat when it boils down to it. All right, the bounty hunter or whatever, Brian Keith. I think he doesn't call himself a bounty hunter anymore, but hey. All right, the bad apple, Brian Keith. Okay. Yeah, I know he had said something that did something to change his name or whatever. Something like that. Chris Jericho got his boot on his chest. Wow. Guys, just a moment here.
And here I stand.
Man, this is crazy. So I got this big fly around here, guys, just messing with my light right beside me. $7,000. What?
$7,000 back. I keep feeling like you're not going to give it to me. So I'm just going to keep taking your things, like your beloved trusty backpack. Now I looked through your backpack and there was no money in it, but I found something very interesting. This is what I found. A picture of you with your former best friends. Now, Orange, this is your problem. You're still obsessed with friendship.
FM says Brian Keith Dollar Tree version of Ice Cube. Wow, man. That's pretty funny, FM. Wow. D-Skill, you right on the money, man, with that. Yeah, there's a lot of talking on AEW tonight.
Money.
You're just gonna say, hey, you owe me money? Nah, but here you go.
Yeah, man.
Orange Cassidy, I want it. You're gonna give me that cash.
I just don't know, Chris, man.
Hey, people. Chris,
I'm gonna give 1.5 stars to the match we just saw.
I just don't have it all
Man, what in the world is going on?
They're bringing the best of the cash.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, not the Bentley.
What
Oh,
in
God,
the
no. Oh, God, no.
Come on, man.
All in pennies.
Heck yeah. Wow.
It's all in change.
I'm the only guy who I've known that to happen. But people wouldn't pay their bills in all pennies, man.
He gave him a exact change of $7,000 plus $1 bill.
Wow. Man, cracking up on FM.
Brandon Cross says Jericho about to get a new gimmick soon. Rip off the $1 million Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
Brandon Cross said Chris the Billions Jericho.
Okay. All right, Brandon Carl.
Jason Michael says, "What's up, Harry? Chris, you realize no Mercedes tonight, but Sammy Guevara is wrestling." Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. What's going on, Jason Michael? I haven't seen you in a while, man. What's going on? Good to see you, brother. Man, wow. Well, I thought they were gonna crush that car, Chris. I thought they were gonna damage that car, man.
Well, they better not crush that car, boy. Yeah.
Especially if it's rented.
Oh my God!
I know WCW did rent it. They had rented vehicles back in the day. Was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just crazy.
I know them Corvettes that Stone Cold messed up. Those were Vince's vets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those were Vince McMahon's.
Goodness sake. But yeah, we appreciate everybody coming in. Hey, guys, I know we've been on we've been like this with the AEW tonight, answering questions, going into a lot of different things, and not really trying not to badmouth AEW, but we're just basically talking reality about these guys out here starting a rumor and talking about this shock wave or whatever, heat wave or whatever it may be going on Fox. We definitely we touched on that. We touched on other things as far as how they just they pretty much taking a shot in the dark and trying to play every angle they can, instead of just basically pure wrestling, man. Every angle they can to pretty much shock value. It seems like it's shock value, and everything that they're doing is shock value. And when you do that, it just goes to show desperation. And I hate to say that. It seems like a lot of desperation going on. But man, it is what it is. Wow. I just don't know what direction they're gonna go. I just really don't. As far as AEW, I think Tony Khan is gonna keep dropping it till the wheels fall off, man. He really is. And until TBS or TNT says enough and take him off air, he's gonna continue doing it. Because what's name Collision only had 176,000 people watching this past weekend. 176,000 people, man. That's just not enough. That is nothing. And hey, I know football. They competing against football. 100% competing against football. But think when Collision have to go up against football and go up against a Saturday night main event, what's going to happen? You'll have 80,000 people watching that, if that. All right, FM says Goldberg broke real glass back in WCW with that limo, tearing up his forearm and nerves. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
There was something I had to get off of my chest. Now, with Darby Allin putting his world title opportunity on the line against John Moxley at Grand Slam, that means there's not going to be an AEW world.
Yeah, D-Steel tonight's show seems a lot like a WWE imitation instead of an AEW show.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Great for the champion.
It really does.
Right now is probably strapped to an iron lung.
And that's probably why it's all over the place, because they're trying to spread things out and look like something they're not.
Mm-hmm.
What they usually do, man.
But it's not so good for AEW, because as a former world champion myself, I believe that an event like
you look at the crowd out there, man. It's just like
AEW world champion at least compete.
Exactly.
Which brings me to this.
What in the world?
How many years I have had to watch from the sidelines Bryan Danielson's career. An afterthought, a postscript to his success that should have been mine.
Sound like somebody a little jealous, boy.
Because Bryan Danielson is afraid of me. He is afraid of the one match that everybody wants to see.
my man FM says Saturday night's main event won't be quite the same without Ultimate Warrior, Mr. Perfect, Hulk Hogan, etc. The Golden Era had a deep roster and larger than life characters. Yes, sir, FM. Yes, turn it down just a little, Chris.
Grand Slam.
Good, that's good.
It will be Bryan Danielson. Take a breath, Bryan. Against Nigel McGuinness.
Nobody cares to see that. Nobody really cares to see that. I don't.
Who is it? Bryan Danielson, against who?
And Nigel McGuinness against him.
No, man. No, that's what I thought. No.
I can guarantee you, and Arthur Ashe, Oasis will play me to the ring. But will Bryan Danielson join me to the final countdown? Or have we seen the final match of the American Coward?
Bryan Danielson.
Who's in your court, Bryan?
Wow.
Significantly less than 100%.
Wow. Wow, that's all I can say. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Thumbs up, thumbs down on the promo, man.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, Hook, there's your boy.
I'm about to rip my eyes out, boy. This is just getting from worse and worse.
However, I respect you to disturb what you and your buddies decide to show me after I choke you out. Then you go on whining about your foot's under the rope. This is not the Roddy Strong that I know and respect. I just regained this championship after beating a legend and Wembley Stadium fighting Cruz and Nail.
Oh shoot.
I'm waiting for you to say. Anytime, any place you want. Tell me, Roger. When's it gonna be? I want to see you try and take this away from me.
Okay.
Look, I'm not gonna say a thumbs down on Nigel McGuinness and Hook. I'm gonna combine that together. Nigel McGuinness to Hook. Those segments, 2 stars, man. I'm going to go with 2 stars.
1.5, man. 1.5 most.
Okay, 1.5 for Christopher Burton, man. 1.5 and 2 stars. D-Skill, not D-Skill, but D-Skill. I know Mag, you usually, you'll go with thumbs up or thumbs down. Magnum, let me know what you think about that. Alma Clark, if you're still here, let me know what you think about that. Ray Underwood, D-Skill, everybody, let me know what you think about that, man.
Yeah, else.
And now we got man, Matthew and Nicholas coming out and talking. Yeah.
D-Skills said this show isn't good. I could have taken a nap.
I hear you, D-Skills.
I'm right with you, D-Skills. I'm right with you.
I do like the little AEW chairs they got. I'll take those. Me and Chris will take those.
AEW chairs. What they say? AEW on them or something?
Yeah, say AEW on them.
Oh, okay.
You don't see it?
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Oh, man. Yeah, speaking of FM, when he said that, they had larger than life characters. That's what wrestling was about back in the day, man. That's what you ran to the TV for, to see those larger than life characters. You don't have that no more, man. We just don't have it. And I mean, but outside of Roman Reigns, how many guys you can say really larger than life characters? WWE still have, I would say, who can you say over there outside of him, man? Gunther. As much as people say, want to say something about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, he is. But hey, when Cody Rhodes was over in AEW, he definitely wasn't. So, I mean, even Jey Uso is a larger than life character. Even Sami Zayn. Yeah. Sami Zayn even won. Hey man, we had a grown man crying outside of Greenville, not out of the Greenville Bond Secure Wellness Arena, crying because
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, and grown man, black man, permanent tan. Like I say, man, and I ain't talking about no nerdy looking black man either.
Everybody just got worried. Oh, Lord, I got breaking news, boy.
Okay.
About the greatest player ever, boy. Former South Carolina wide receiver and current WWE superstar Matrix Belton, a.k.a. Trick Williams, has been pulled from live events this weekend. Looks like we might have our guest picker for College Game Day. Whoop that trick.
Oh my gosh, man! Goodness sake, I wish I was out there. Where's it? What game?
They didn't say, man. So I'm guessing they're gonna be in Columbia, man, for College Game Day.
There ain't gonna be no Columbia for College Game Day. Carolina ain't playing nobody special. I don't think. If they are gonna be in Columbia, it'd be funny. I would love to. Hey, me and you, we got to go to the game if he's gonna be there, because I'm gonna throw him a football, man. I'm gonna throw a football, man. We got to be in that crowd. I'm gonna throw a football. I'm gonna throw a Nerf because, like I said, I don't know how far we'll be back. I'm gonna throw a Nerf football. Be like, hey, Trick, hey, Matrix, catch.
Boy, he is.
That joke gonna fumble that ball, boy. And you know what's his name, boy? They ain't gonna what's his name, man? Not Rocket Ishmael. Who's the black guy up there?
It's Rocket.
Is that Rocket? Like I said, man, I don't even watch College Game Day no more, man. Like I said, I used to be so much into that. But
Rocket, man.
Yeah, him and doggone the quarterback, man, from Ohio State. What's his name? Herb Street. All those guys, man. He dropped that ball, but they ain't gonna never let him live it down, boy. I gotta go, man. We gotta go, Chris. Gotta throw him a ball. No, it's not Rocket Ishmael, man. It's Dez, man. Desmond Howard. Desmond Howard.
Okay.
Dez is a great receiver too. But yeah, you gotta go, man. I gotta throw him that ball, Chris. Man, I give what's name a better chance of catching the ball. And he don't even do game day no more, I don't think. If he does, he does it part time. Doggone what's name, man.
They're gonna be in Columbia, man. They're gonna be in Columbia. Because they playing LSU.
Oh, snap. Who's the old guy, man? That used to be on game day. Used to do the
They was coming.
Yeah, exactly. What is his name, man? Dang, I can't even remember.
Name,
that's what I'm saying. That's so gosh, I'm so far behind on football, man. I gotta go back. I used to watch college football all the time.
Yeah, man, but Trick Williams gonna be down there, Harry, but the greatest wide receiver.
We got to go to the game, Chris. I got to throw him a football, man. Saturday morning, straight to wrestling show. We in Columbia. I'll pay for your ticket, man. I got to throw him a football. They probably, like I said, I probably can get special tickets anyway because I was, that's my school. But I got to throw him a ball, Chris.
So catch that thing with one hand, boy.
Yeah, right.
Trick Williams, boy, the greatest wide receiver that ever did it, boy.
I like this team right here, man. Got it. Is this a 3-way, 6-way, or whatever?
It's a 3-way tag, man, to see who's gonna be the number one contender. Wow. Yeah, Max says it's really hard to say. He gave it a thumbs down.
Okay,
Jose, yeah, go ahead, Harry.
That's the reason I didn't rate it because 2 stars is really a thumbs down. So that's the reason I didn't rate it because I didn't want to say thumbs down.
Okay, it's more than okay. What's over? Okay, we got more teams coming out here.
Oh my gosh, man! Here comes Jet Mars, boy. Joker look like Jet.
Boy, he look like a bigger Jet. Jose Emerald, this show is boring. Good night, Harry and Chris.
Good night, Jose. Good night, man. Appreciate you rocking with us all this time, brother. Wow, man.
Jose said no more pop for FTR anymore. Yeah. Sad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is very sad. I mean, and that's the thing. That's the thing about it is they have successfully made FTR become mediocre. Don't mean anything, and that's horrible, man. That's horrible. How in the world can you do that? And I'm not a big FTR fan, Chris. FTR fan, you know that.
No,
but but there's no denying they one of the top 3 tag teams in the world, man. If not, I say they're the best out of everybody that I've seen in wrestling in the last 3 years. They're the best. So how in the world can you screw that up?
I don't know how they do it.
I don't understand that. I haven't seen no team in the world in the 3 years we've been watching better than FTR. I haven't. So I'm just like, how can you screw that up?
They did it though.
Yeah, they did. Young Bucks had all kind of potential. All kinds of potential. Look what they did to them. I mean, I ain't gonna say they did that to them. They did it to themselves.
Yeah, they did.
Boom. Okay, that was nice from Kyle Fletcher. All right, my man Jose says it is best if FTR just get written off of TV and get repackaged at this point, or go to New Japan, Harry and Chris. Yeah, we're with you on that, Jose. 100%. Because New Japan is going to make them look like the stars that they actually are.
Exactly.
Man, that wasn't even. He didn't even hit that. And you know what? If New Day, man, these guys will mess the New Day up, man. I hate to say it, Tony will mess the New Day up. If they can't, and like I say, that's hard to do. That is hard to do. The New Day can lose and everything, man. They still the same status. They still the same. They still what they are. That is hard with them.
They would, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as many problems as Jeff Hardy has, Jeff and Matt was teaming up. That didn't mean nothing, man. Didn't mean nothing.
No. Man, that's crazy, boy.
These jokers will mess Joe Hendry up, boy.
But these jokers will mess Bray Wyatt up, but he dead. boy.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
How do you mess up a dead man, boy?
Exactly.
Horrible, boy. Trash, boy.
Man,
Trash.
anytime look, when I see stuff like this, look, I feel bad for the wrestlers, man. I just really do, because it has to weigh on them guys that they actually got to think that, hey, man, we suck, man. We are the reason that this is not working. You know, it's just like a football team with a bad coach.
Wait, and the whatchamacallit in there now?
They're claimed in there, yeah. They're claimed in there.
Good grief.
I don't see daddy ass with them, but yeah, they're claimed in there. Is the gun club gonna be next? I just don't know, man.
I don't know what is.
Yeah, my man Jose Emil says, and now AEW is in talks with Lashley. Laugh out loud. Oh boy, yeah. I don't know why the world Bobby Lashley would want to be involved in this, man. I hope not. Him and MVP. I don't know why they want to be involved in this.
I hope not either, boy.
I just, Bobby, please don't do it. Just don't do it, man. It's best just stay home.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I'll be back, man.
Okay. Nice super kick. All right, Max Caster with, hey, coming out with that cross body block. That was nice. Wow. Well, I like Dutch and his partner. God almighty. All right, nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Goodness sake, man. Well, the claim looking good, Chris.
Yeah, they are, man. They looking real good.
Mm-hmm. Now, who's coming out next?
They're your boys. They're your boys, man.
Oh,
I got the receipts.
Man.
Hey, I got the receipts. Them your boys now. I got the receipts.
Man, the T-Bar and Mace was my boy. And I know Mansoor. I never cared for Mansoor. Even though he got talent, I never cared for him, man. But look, these guys should bring something to the table, Chris, and they really don't, They should at least bring something to the table. They bring foolishness to the table, man. Just something that AEW really don't need.
Look at that. Look. It's a tag team, but
these jokers better not ever go to prison, boy. I know that. These guys better not ever go to prison, boy. They better not go to jail, man.
Well, Paul Dunn cracking up, boy. Yep, they're cracking up, boy.
Well, I can't do it, boy. What in the world is AEW doing, Chris?
That's them here. That's your. Oh boy!
No! Please don't do this! Oh my God! This is desperation! No, Chris.
Yeah, they did it. A 5-way suplex.
We've seen foolishness like this in indie shows, man. This is outrageous.
But FM said, at the end of the day, do guys see AEW righting the ship, or they will eventually fall off and go away? They're gonna be around for a while, man.
Yeah, they'll be around, man. Tony Khan is, he can continue to put his money on this thing. And look, man, we got a best friend, and I mean he loves AEW, and I hope he's not watching us tonight, Chris, because he gonna think we been AEW haters or whatever, man. It's just not happening, man. It's just not happening tonight.
Yeah.
All In was a pretty good pay-per-view. All Out was just, All Out was okay. It was okay. It was, it was different. It was different. For the most part, it was pretty good. As far as what people thought about it. But I think it pretty much is a prelude to what's happening tonight.
Huh?
Oh gosh.
Well, that's crazy, bro. Look for dancing, Chris like Macy Gray. I tried. What?
But yeah, just 1 second on that one. FM, I just hope something happens. Well, Tony is forced to sell, or Tony is forced to put somebody in charge that know exactly what they're doing. And he's got Tony Schiavone. If he wants to look at somebody, all he got to do is look at the right hand of him. All right, Christopher, you got Christopher Dan, didn't you? Chris feeling like Macy Gray. I try. Yeah. I try. Oh my goodness! All right,
Dan, what's up, guys?
What's up, Christopher Dan? Glad that you came in rocking with us, my man. 100%.
Paul Dunn said 50 Cent's best friends.
Heck yeah.
But he's something, boy.
Yeah. This is outrageous. All right, figure 4 leg lock from Kyle O'Reilly. Oh my gosh. No, Chris. Chris, please tell me they're not doing this, man.
Yeah, they are, man. 2 sharpshooters and 2 figure 4s.
Wow. Wow, man. God. Mighty, this is unbelievable. God, Mighty, the desperation, boys, is unbelievable, man. What you were telling me, when you do stuff like that, these spots like that, you just telling me, look, we trying everything we can. We just don't know what to do. We still desperate.
But this is crazy.
Mm-hmm. The Dynamite we had in Greenville, a couple months ago, wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
And all
they got another tag team cup. Good Lord.
All they had to do was stay with the formula that they had a couple months ago. What the heck? 8-man circle jerk suplex. Yeah, man. Yeah. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, Matt can't believe this crap, man. There's private party coming out there next, man. I don't know.
They already been out there, ain't they?
I think
no, they got attacked. They got attacked.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Man, at this point, they might as well bring Jack and Jerry Briscoe in there, boy. Ain't Sergeant Slaughter and Don Cronodle, boy.
You crazy, boy. Black Bart 1 and 2, boy.
Yeah, Black Bart and Ronnie Bass, boy. Black Bart and Ron Bass.
You got to talk about it.
You might as well break them all in, boy.
But massacre assassins out here or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring somebody out here.
But demolition, boy. Can't you get them all up in here, boy? This done got outrageous, man.
Bring the Iron Sheik and the original Sheik, boy.
Yeah, boy. Boy, Dennis Country and Stan Lane, boy. Midnight Express, boy. With Jim Cornette, boy, with the tennis racket, boy. That joke be hilarious. Boy,
man.
man.
But if I see Ricky and Robert come out, boy, that's it. Boy, I'm signing.
Oh
off.
yeah, heck yeah. Why Ricky Robert come out, boy, at the Genie Bobbers, boy, they gonna go crazy, boy. What, Chaz? Hold on.
Boy. Yeah, boy, they man. Whew. Good Lord, everybody, man, this is like a Royal Rumble tag match, man. This thing is crazy. The Outrunners. What in the world?
The Outrunners.
What it look like the Beverly Brothers?
Mm-hmm. I've seen these guys. Look at them. Just
Okay, two dudes beating up. Okay, look now. I'm like, look, it's about 12 of us and only two of you.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on now. Paul Dunn, did you see the new episode of Power? Yeah, I did see the new episode, man.
Okay, I'm going to check that out.
I did see it. You on the last season yet, man?
Yeah, I passed the last season, man. I was looking for the new episode. They said it was a new episode of Power come out. I didn't see it.
It is.
You talking about with Tyreek and all? You talking about Tyreek, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me and my wife looked at it. We didn't see it. But yeah, I look forward tonight. Double clothesline. Man, these two guys just cleared the ring, man. That's just how good they are, Chris. Double elbow.
Then why we ain't never heard of them then?
Hey, I've seen them before. I've seen them a couple times. It's about the third time I've seen them on AEW program. Man, these guys are incredible. These guys are incredible, Chris.
Now, this is pro wrestling.
Man. This right here jumps into a 5-star show, guys. I don't care what nobody says. That's all ranking, man. Like you say, hey, you got a problem with it. Our office hours are. Chris, tell them what office hours are.
I got a problem with it, boy, and I work here.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm like Big Red. I'm going to these guys after the show, boy. I tell them, like, say, I want you to come around to our shows, boy. We got some indie shows. We want
coming out next, man.
Yeah, me and Chris, boy, we want to see you guys come out. We want to see you guys come to the show, boy. Hey, what guys? What's your jaw?
But the young,
yeah, grizzled young veterans, man. This is outrageous. God. Wow.
Just saying, say hello. My name is Tony Khan. We have 27 writers.
yeah.
All of them named Tony Khan too.
God almighty.
Just saying, say, imagine Bill Apter facial expression on this tag match tonight.
Oh heck yeah, man! Bill Apter.
Oh Lord. Here we go, Harry.
Unbelievable, man. Okay, wow. I thought you were gonna hit the floor. But yeah, Bill Apter, you talking about somebody that's a legend, man. You know, hey, took all those pictures for the magazines, wrote all them stories. Yeah, Bill Apter. I wonder if Bill still watch. I really do. Bill's probably like, this is just outrageous.
But man, Paul Dunn said Doom and Teddy Long coming out next, boy.
Heck yeah, boy. Heck yeah.
Now you talking about with the mask or without the mask?
Yeah, with the mask, they was with Woman then. They never was with Teddy Long with the mask on.
Oh man, you right, FM. Seriously, you right. The new Von Erichs might show up.
They could.
How many more teams? He said 2 more teams. He said 2 more teams.
Goodness, yeah, the new Von Erichs is in NXT though.
But Paul Don said the Outrunners are good.
They sure are.
Paul said without the mask now.
Okay. God almighty, man. I just, what you got this match at, Chris? It's hard to rank it.
It's all over the place, man. I can't.
God almighty.
Paul Dunn said at their age they can breathe in that. They can breathe in that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
goodness
God!
Sake, knees up. Bang! Oh gosh, that's it. Wow, Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher, man.
Well, they ain't gonna win the tag belts because I know they ain't trying to make Will no double champion.
No. I'll get him at 2.5 stars, man.
Yeah, now if they make Will Ospreay a double champion, that's just it's insanity. I'm like, I know he the golden boy and everything, but good lord.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it 2.5 stars. What about you, man? I can roll.
I can go with 2.5, man.
Yeah, the end, what Will did at the end, and and Kyle, that pretty much jumped it up for me.
FM said Ron Simmons Butchery was beast back in the day.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Incredible. Flat incredible.
Yeah, man. So what would you give the overall show tonight, man?
Woo! I'm going 2 stars, man.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. 2 stars.
I go 2 stars on this. And 2 stars, you guys know that's a D. It is what it is, man. It was a D. It was a below average show. It was all over the place, man. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't think they hit the mark. I don't think no agenda was met tonight. Crazy. Yeah. My man Jose says maybe Lashley is going to TNA. Laugh out loud. That's where we're hoping he goes. That's what me and Chris said from the get go. I think TNA could use him, and it looked good. Thank God. I hope he does too. But I know he knows they're involved with WWE. But he still will be signed with TNA. Paul Dunn, laugh out loud. Harry cracking up. Yeah, Max says crazy Grand Slam qualifying match gets 2.5 stars. At moments it was close to 3. Yeah, we got 2.5. Max says tonight's Dynamite gets 2 stars. Yes, it does. That's all it did. Yeah, that's all we can do with that. It just wow, man. That's crazy, man. What we just saw. Yeah. We just saw craziness.
It was wild, man.
It was. I don't understand that, man. I've seen more direction. I've seen more direction in 70% of the maybe 60, 70% of the indie shows that we've been to, and these indie shows only run once a month, once every 2 months, and I've seen better direction. That was just, that was uncalled for. What we just saw. It didn't make no sense. Make no sense at all. Wow, that was crazy. Oh man. FM says if you guys had the input. Wait a minute. If you guys had the input, what would y'all change to make AEW better? Oh gosh, man. Wow. I mean, you really have to sit down and you have to have individual discussions. You can bring everybody in at one time, but you really have to take a certain amount of guys and put them in one section, put another guys in another section. You definitely have to do it. You have to call people in the office, 5 to 7 guys at a time. And then you get them all together and you talk to them pretty much and say, look, we're going to have to start from the get-go. We're going to have to start from the ground up here. We're going to have to build this up from the ground up. First thing that we have to do is we have to establish the stars. Who's going to be the stars? Who's going to be our mid-card guys? And who's going to be our lower card guys? And, that's the first thing that you got to do. And you're going to say, hey, this is the way it's going to be. This is the way it's going to be. And everybody got to be on board. Everybody has to be on board. You got to say, everybody got to, like, Rock used to say, hey, know your role. Everybody has to know their role and everybody has to play their role if they want to see the company build. That's not saying that, hey, if somebody goes low on the totem pole, like say Brian Keith, tell Brian Keith, hey, man, you're going to be a jobber. You're going to lose 90% of your matches. But that don't mean that you can't become a Don Cornotto or a Private Jim Nelson. Going back to Sergeant Slaughter days, he built those guys up and they became NWA world champions. Not saying that you can't move up the rankings. What's the name? Orange Cassidy, I know you've been working hard. I know all the things that you've been doing and you've been on the forefront. Well, we got to put you on the, lower mid card. We just got to. It makes sense for you to be on the lower mid card. Can you work your way back up? Yes, you can. But you got to establish your stars. And you got to say, okay, John Moxley, look, I know you like all these death matches, all this other crazy stuff and everything, but hey, we need to have you as a role model type of wrestler. You are one of these guys who always can be in the championship matches. So stop falling in love with all these matches that you're going to have thumbtacks in and all this other crazy stuff, because we're not going to have that over and over and over again. Claudio Castagnoli, I want to put you with a, I know you like being with John Moxley and all these other guys, Wheeler Yuta, whoever it is. But we're going to put you with a manager. We got to build you up. I want to have you in suits. I want to build you up that you come out with a manager or a nice looking valet and come out, and I want to build you up to world title status. Okada, I don't need to have you. Yeah, I'm glad that you're not involved with Don Callis. I want to have you as championship material. So I definitely want to build you up that way. Will Ospreay, you're excellent. So you got to look at somebody like Okada. You can look at John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Okada, Takesha, young Takesha, even a Ricochet on that top tier, but Ricochet is in that 7th or 8th spot. Somebody like Edge, Adam Copeland. You make sure Edge go back up to what he was before. He's one of these top 5 wrestlers, maybe not winning the world championship right away, but he's one of these top 5 wrestlers. Him and Christian, could end up being a tag team again. If even though they're going to be in the top 10, they can end up being a tag team again and end up going and having battles with an FTR or somebody like that. So it's a lot of different things that you can do. All right. Christopher Dunn, is that who you got? Okay. That's who you got next. Christopher Dunn says 2 stars tonight. All right. Christopher Dunn says, Harry, you saw Paul's comment? I'm not sure. Let's see. Hopefully I did. FM says right on. All right. Cool. All right. Mag says tonight Dynamite was like a child emptying out his toy box in the wrestling ring. What a mess. Exactly. Yep. All right. Jose says, wow, that was just in my head. I would like to see Harry creative ideas for AEW to get to Tony. Yep. I appreciate that, Jose. Jose says, bro, Harry, I said that have Claudio be the Jason Statham of AEW, like the transporter. Yes, he looks just like him, man. He reminds me of him. And plus he's British like him. He's from the same area. All right. Jose says, Chris, your ideas I like to hear too. Yeah, Chris got a lot of ideas too.
Man, I would basically, man, just revamp the whole brand, man.
Yeah, you have to.
I would literally take it off the air for about a month. I
wouldn't do that.
I would take it off the air because I want everybody to just do a total reset, and come back with a whole new package, whole new image, whole new setup wrestling, as far as wrestling and everything, a whole new look and everything. Because I want everybody, all our fans, to a total reset.
Well, see,
I got to because
that is something too, Chris, that's in my mind. But the thing is this: you can't if you go with a reset and it fails. Okay, you're not saying that it failed. You're really gonna mess up. You're gonna mess things up. You can't. A lot of people try rebrands. TNA try rebrands. WCW. A lot of people try rebrands. Rebrands usually don't work. Rebrands is another desperation move. What you do is you got to roll with what you have. You don't see. I mean, of course, in the NFL, in places, NFL, college football, basketball, whatever, baseball, they have off season, so they have time to take a break and say, okay, this is what we got to do. We got to repackage it. Vince McMahon did not say. Vince McMahon didn't stop. Oh, WCW, man. Oh, they're killing us. They are killing us now. We got this cartoon era going, and people are looking at us. We got these cartoon characters. Everything is looking wrong right now. Rest of the at WCW, they saying where the big boys play. They doing all this stuff. We are in trouble. He did not stop. You cannot stop. What you do is you make what you have. You start taking that and you start reimagining it. And reimagining it. You don't take it off the market. Never take it off the market. Worst thing you can do is take something take it out, go out of business. That's the worst thing you can do. It's just like Coke. Me and you have said it to this day. That Coca-Cola Classic. I don't care what nobody say. It's not the same Coke. It is not the same Coke. They went out of business. Don't go out of business and then try to repackage yourself. Don't do it. You go from the ground. What you're talking about is going from the ground zero, Chris. I understand that, but ground zero, you have got to, you can't say, okay, man, look, I got to sit back and I got to rethink this. No, you got to be able to think on your feet. You have got to be able to, you have got to be able to stand up and say, okay, I'm going to do this on the fly. I'm going to do it on the fly because, hey, life don't stop. Life don't stop. Life don't stop. Everything is in motion at all times. All times. So you don't stop just because Ford builds a car. They built a whole bunch of cars. They built a Ford Taurus that was a flop, for a long time. It was a flop. They didn't stop. You can't stop. The Ford Contour, a flop. They tried to build it like the Taurus. It was a flop. You don't stop. You got to continue. You got to say, okay, we messed up here, but how can I correct this? Okay, we screwed up Wardlow. We screwed him up. But I got to bring Wardlow back in a dominant fashion. But Wardlow, instead of coming back and beating up security guards and everything, I'm having Wardlow come back, and Wardlow, he's gonna run the gauntlet. He's gonna wrestle Brian Keefe in his first match. He's gonna go against Orange Cassidy. He's gonna beat those two guys. Then he's gonna go up against some other guy that's just maybe what's the guy, man, that we have not John Scholar, or the guy from the guy that we have that's here that he wrestles for AEW. Everybody loves him or whatever. Have him wrestle somebody like him. That's his third match. And then he gets up in the fourth match. And then, like I say, after his fourth match, he goes out there and he starts talking. And then he starts telling people who he's challenging, who he's going after, and say, hey, all you guys up there, major players. And what he needs to do is fingers at a guy who's not top level yet, who's not on the top of the card, but a guy who's maybe fifth, sixth place, whatever, or Ricochet. Wardlow say, Ricochet, I see what you're doing and everything like that. Hey, Ricochet, and Ricochet, I'm coming after you, Ricochet. That's what you need to do. That way you building these guys back up. And everybody say, oh, hey, Wardlow is coming up. So Wardlow needs to be built back up as a star.
I'll put him out of business.
I know you put him out of business. And in my experience, in business and everything, like I say, it's always a bad idea to go and repackage stuff. We've seen it, Chris, and I know you've seen it so many different times. How many restaurants?
I'm trying to tell you, but I'm coming back. Boy, instead of Big Mac, I'm coming back with a Big Mick. Boy,
exactly. But how many restaurants, and I know we've all seen it, how many restaurants have you seen, they say, under new management?
Too many,
and then they come back, and then, like I say, it might be good for a week or two, or whatever, and it goes back to what it was, or it goes back worse. Man, never try to repackage yourself. Never do that. Always build with what you have. Always stay the course. Always stay the course, and
stay the course and go out of business. So
man, what you talking about? Well, uprise, man. Janet Baldwin. Hey, we restarting, we repackaging. What happened to our business? How many people did they used to draw, Chris?
What did I just say? What did I say?
Yeah.
What did I just say? You back about business, but just stay gone, but just stay gone.
Yeah. All right, man. Whatever. Chris, your ideas I like to hear too. All right, Daniel Cordon says no MCMJ. Thank God. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's see. No Lashley. Thank God. I hear you, Daniel. All right, FM. Their first show could be AEW Big Bang, LOL, like what WCW wanted to do. Yeah. Done. Paul Dunn says we riding Spinner Soul Plane. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, but y'all tripping.
Oh man, but yeah, it just, oh my gosh, man, this was a mess. And I agree 100% with Mad Magnum. It was like a kid just rolled out.
It was just too all over the place, man.
Yeah, just rolled out everything. And I understand, Chris. That was my first thought, though. Yeah, just shut it down. Shut it down completely. And then say, okay, we're gonna shut down for a couple of weeks. We're gonna shut down for a month. We're gonna come back out. But when you do that, and if it's a flop, and it, and it can be. It can be. But man, wow, I feel for him. I feel for him. And man, that's one thing, me and Chris, we wanted to talk to him so bad. That night, the last night they was in Greenville, we wanted to talk to him. But all those ideas and stuff like that, a lot of that stuff I would love to get to talk. If I got to sit down, if me and Chris got to sit down with Tony, man, all that stuff I'll run by Tony. I'll run that stuff by him so fast, man. Like saying he's gonna listen to me and Chris. There's nobody that gets around me and Chris that won't talk, that don't talk. They're like, man, you got great people to talk to, man. I mean, we talked to a lot of people. They be like, very exciting guys to talk to, or very, very impressive guys to talk to. I'm pretty sure Tony Khan, he's going to talk. And
he would sit down and definitely listen, man. That's for sure.
He would. All right, Mac says, great show, Chris and Harry. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Stay safe. You too, Mac.
All right, you too, Mac.
But man, wow, he needs help, guys, man. He needs help. I mean, I just don't understand it. I mean, you can't continue to fool us with giving us great pay-per-views. And that's one thing I would say. He will give you a great pay-per-view, or he will give you a good pay-per-view, a decent pay-per-view. If not, not a great one, he give you a decent pay-per-view. And then we come back to this mess, man. Got to clean it up. He's got to clean up his weekly. He got to clean up his weekly stuff, Stop making everything look pretty for the doggone big man coming in, for the managers coming in, the regional directors and people like that. Stop cleaning it up for that.
And that's what he does, man. That's exactly what he does, man.
Yes, exactly. Hey, people paying extra money. Hey, people paying money for this. They paying $50, for these pay-per-views. Let me clean it up. And doing my weekly shows, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, guys, we are definitely out of here, man. We appreciate everybody coming on, rocking with Straight Wrestling Show. And I see a lot of people, who have come in. We appreciate that 100%, man. But yeah, we definitely got to get off. But man, there's a lot more things to say, a lot more stuff to say. But I got to roll. I got to roll to the store.
And I got to get to bed because I got to get work in the morning.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, we appreciate you coming in, rocking with us here on YouTube, man. If you haven't hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, man. Rock it out. Knock that thing out. Hey, if you're on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do here on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. We appreciate everybody, man, once again. And we are out of here, guys. Let's see, man. Let me go ahead. Let's get a few names before we do that, though, Chris.
All right, man. We had Matt coming in. We had
Dunn coming in. LFM coming in. Daniel Cardell
all come in.
Yeah.
Had Charity came in. We had Jordan Payne. D Skills came in. Had AJ Skills, Jeff Samuels, Charles Wilkes came in, man. Who else we had? Paul Dunn came in. Ray Underwood even came in, man.
Orlando Connor comes in. AJ Skills come in.
Yep.
Danny Brown come in. ASMR Nocturnal come in, and we appreciate you signing up, Nocturnal. Appreciate you, man.
FM, he came in, man. We appreciate all you guys that came in, man.
Yeah, Charity came in. We appreciate you coming in, Charity. All right, but man, yeah, we are definitely out of here, guys. And hopefully, man, we don't see anything like this again. But how many times we gonna say that? All right, man. We'll see you guys Friday night SmackDown tomorrow. We probably see you tomorrow, guys, for something. I definitely will be coming on. And Chris, when he gets off, we definitely gonna come on. We're gonna have something. I'm
gonna be asleep, but I gotta be at work at 7 Friday.
Man, when you get off, man, whatever.
8 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
You call me on the way home from work, and we will go online. I'll be online. You call me at home, and we'll have a radio show. I will talk to you guys later. We'll see you guys a little bit later, man. Y'all stay straight up.
Peace.